Coming up on this special edition of Fulton Today, the year in review. 2020, the year no one saw coming. From COVID-19 to the 2020 election that is still not over. Fulton County stayed in the national and international headlines and in the news.
Fulton County allocates more funding than ever for its biggest election year ever. I'm Daryl Carver with more on Election 2020.
More people got tested for COVID-19 in Fulton County than in any other county in the state. Now, all eyes are on vaccine distribution. I'm Priscilla Baylog, and I'll tell you how 2020 prepared the Fulton County Board of Health for 2021.
The state's largest county embraced the digital way of delivering services during the pandemic. I'm Douglas Bell, and I'll take a look back.
Those stories and more on this special Year in Review edition of Fulton Today that starts right now. Welcome to this special Year in Review edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis-Rucker. 2020 is the year that no one will forget, as it's proven to be historic in a number of ways. Just 10 weeks into the new year, it was clear that the country was facing a national emergency, an emergency that is still ongoing. And of course, we are talking about the COVID-19 pandemic. And on top of that, the biggest election this nation has ever seen. And it's been a whirlwind kind of a year. FGTV's Daryl Carver leads off with our Year in Review coverage. Daryl?
Yes, Shania, this year was certainly a whirlwind where everything was kind of thrown into flux by COVID-19 back in March. And then the nation and Fulton County had to immediately react to that. And it impacted everything that we did. It impacted our employees, it impacted our services, and it impacted our elections. In a series of in-person press conferences, even before masks were the norm, Fulton County briefed the public and the press about how it would handle the new public health emergency of COVID-19.
We've been literally working around the clock. The manager and his team have been involved in this as well. And as this situation has evolved quickly and rapidly, we've really been working with the governor's office, with the Board of Health, the Georgia Department of Public Health, our cities, our school boards, our sister counties, and even talking with the mayors. We have calls every day, so we're trying to keep and make sure that everyone is on the same page as we move forward.
Its public health, emergency management, and executive teams quickly formalized plans that evolved as the cases began to rise. The county identified what we all came to know as PPEs and encouraged the public to wear masks. County services were modified as the largest county government's workforce adhered to national and state guidelines to shelter in place. And at the same time that testing was becoming available, Fulton had to reimagine plans for the primary and general election, elections that resulted in record-breaking turnouts.
Two churches, Mount Vernon Baptist Church and First Presbyterian Church, had both declined to be polling places, and we had lost our senior assisted living facilities as well that we had as polling places.
When polling locations became unavailable at the last moment due to safety concerns, the June election saw long lines with people masked up to exercise their constitutional rights. Yet, by the summer 2020 runoff, civic partners stepped up to set up a one-of-a-kind polling site because venues were empty because of the pandemic. Partners like the Atlanta Hawks and State Farm Arena.
We aim to be a community asset. And in order to fulfill that goal, we need to be more than just a basketball team. The NBA 2020-21 season will start this year in December, rather than the traditional October opening. This change gave us a very unique opportunity to create this unique, largest polling place in Georgia.
And by the time of the November general election, Fulton faced a new kind of challenge when over 20 of its election workers fell ill from COVID-19. And sadly, one of those workers, in fact, passed. Fulton County worked hard to get word out about the elections, including unveiling a new elections app and a bus to bring voting directly to several cities. The county offered a historic number of polling locations, drop box options, and processed a record number of absentee ballots, all in the name of keeping people safe while making sure everyone who wanted to vote could.
I could not be more pleased with the results that we have here today, nor, though, could I have ever imagined that Fulton County, Georgia, would mean at this point in time, at this moment in history, what it appears to be with respect to the outcome of the 2020 presidential election.
As an elections recount happened, the Fulton County Registration and Elections team was gearing up for yet another election in January 5th, with even more partners coming on board to serve as polling locations, including Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
But really appreciate the opportunity that we have as Atlanta Falcons, as Atlanta United at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, to work for the people in Fulton County, to work with the management of Fulton County and offer another early voting location in the county. It means a lot to us, and it means a lot to our owner, Arthur Blank, who was very close, as you all know, with John Lewis, who unfortunately left us, and we learned from John Lewis how important it is to vote.
Residents again flocked to the polls even in the midst of another serious wave of the pandemic. And if the past is any indication of the future, the process to count and certify the ballots from the runoff election will be yet another story in 2021. And showing you, Fulton County has been on the world stage for much of 2020, and county leadership continues to applaud the work of the staff who really stepped up to provide remarkable service during incredibly challenging times. And we're all hoping that we see some brighter days coming up in 2021. Reporting from South Fulton, I'm Daryl Carver for FGTV. Shania?
Thank you very much, Daryl. And yes, our 2020 election extends to 2021. Happy holidays to you and yours. Now, as Daryl just mentioned, COVID-19 changed how the county did everything with the elections. In fact, it changed how Fulton did everything, period. FGTV's Priscilla Ortega continues our year in review coverage. Priscilla?
Shania, yes, the pandemic impacted every single service offered by the county, and perhaps one of the most important and immediate modifications were made by the Fulton County Board of Health.
Ready? I am ready.
This is how the final month of 2020 ended for Fulton's Board of Health, the anticipated and welcomed arrival of the COVID-19 vaccine. And it was a long time coming. The first quarter of 2020 and news of the first confirmed cases of the virus caused the health department to change not only how it had to operate, but also how it had to provide testing for residents in the largest county in the state. Fulton set up testing sites all around the county, and thousands of people came to get tested. Fulton even partnered with international nonprofits with Hollywood celebrities to offer COVID testing.
CORE has been working with Fulton County for just over 100 days, and we have jointly implemented over 100,000 tests. This is entirely due to that partnership with Fulton County, Atlanta Fulton County Emergency Management Agency, and Board of Health.
The health department even took its testing outreach into communities with the help of churches and civic organizations.
Our church has partnered with the Fulton County Health Department, and we are offering free COVID-19 testing. Anybody can come. You don't have to have a doctor's order. You don't have to have symptoms. Anybody can come, but we're offering free COVID-19 testing to the community, to Thomasville Heights community, but more importantly to anybody that wants to come.
A massive communication strategy was launched, including TV ads.
Because you make Fulton.
And even PSAs warning the worst was still to come.
Fulton County, winter is coming. Winter is coming.
And while the testing effort is still underway, so too is the challenge to get people vaccinated as more shipments are delivered to the county. The county's health director and epidemiology director were among the first to get the shots.
We just received our first shipment of the COVID-19 vaccine. And so we are going to get started vaccinating people.
This is something that basically the entire world has been waiting for, a vaccine, a highly effective vaccine against basically a worldwide pandemic.
The flow of the dissemination of information has been nonstop from the county, which is why its external affairs and information technology teams created a special web presence on the county's website that continues to be updated daily. The Fulton County Manager offered and continues to offer timely updates here on FGTV about the latest trends and COVID-19 related information.
Now we are in the second wave. In fact, all of the statistics would indicate that. The most troubling, I think, statistic is the number of new cases. So at a low point, we were in the 60s. We're now approaching 240 new cases per day. So you can easily do the math to see that that's almost 4 times. But it's also double where we were just about a month ago. So that's clearly not a good trend.
Fulton's Emergency Management Agency also began releasing data daily regarding the cases, hospitalizations, and deaths from its partner organizations. And thanks to help from the federal government, the county was able to offer financial relief to organizations that provide food, jobs, and other essential needs for residents in serious need.
We were thrilled to have this opportunity to have the ammunition to go to battle against this pandemic and the ravages that it is exacting on our community.
So this helps tremendously. So thank you, and we're praying for you guys who are still on the front line, and thank you for making this happen.
And now that the vaccine has started to be administered in the county, health officials and Fulton leaders are hoping that by spring, and certainly by the summer, the nation will have better control of the pandemic, leading to a new normal for 2021. And in the meantime, county and health officials continue to make the same recommendations they've been making most of the year, which is wearing a mask, washing your hands, and maintaining social distance. I'm Priscilla Baylock for FGTV.
And you've been hanging with us all year long, Priscilla. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to you and your family. When we come back, your Fulton commissioners extend holiday greetings. But first, a look at some of the progress made in Fulton in 2020. Stay with us.
The 33 by 10 foot sign sits on the bridge high above Pryor Street. It consists of the Fulton County name, logo, and directional markings. The bridge, which connects the Fulton County Courthouse and Government Center, was erected in under 3 weeks.
You know, we want to have adequate wastewater treatment capacity in the county, that's for sure. And what we got going on right here is one of our older facilities up here in Roswell, Big Creek, undergoing a major expansion. And you'll see all the work that's here behind me, and we're celebrating sort of the groundbreaking of the actual construction. There's been a lot of work that's been going on out here with demolition and prep work for that, but now we're just sort of celebrating the actual groundbreaking of the construction of this new facility. It's going to be a multi-year project, and we're very excited about the work that's going to be done here over the next coming years.
We're here at the Central Library, which is really the capstone of a $275 million bond program approved by Fulton County voters some time ago. But now we're reaching the end. And I'm here with Gail Haldeman, who's the director of the libraries, Ellis Kirby, who's a deputy director of infrastructure, has responsibility for all of our construction, IT-related projects, and then Al Collins, who's truly been the mastermind, I think, behind the project of this bond and the enhancements, phenomenal enhancements that have been brought to the libraries. What's interesting about this is at least to me, a couple of things. One is this is one in a series. In fact, I think we got 13 or so now still yet to open, Gail.
Yes.
So when COVID-19 is passed and the residents can truly see all of the enhancements that have been done to our library system, I think they're going to be amazed.
Welcome back to this special Year in Review holiday edition of Fulton Today. Fulton commissioners extend holiday greetings and warm wishes for 2021. Here they are in their own words.
I'm Rob Pitts, Chairman of the Board of Commissioners of Fulton County, and this is the time of year when we come together with friends, loved ones, family, neighbors, etc., to wish everyone happy holiday season. This has been a tough year for all of us, not only in Fulton County, the state of Georgia, throughout our country, but throughout the world. We, in spite of all of that, have a lot to be thankful for. And I am especially grateful and thankful to and for the 5,000 plus employees who work for Fulton County, Georgia. They make us the great county that we are. On behalf of the Board of Commissioners of Fulton County, I would like to wish each of you a Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season on behalf of the Board of Commissioners of Fulton County. And in closing, I always have to say a word to my friends who speak Spanish who live in Fulton County. Feliz Navidad, amigos.
This is Liz Houseman, Fulton County District 1 Commissioner. I would like to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas or a Happy Hanukkah. At this special time of the year, I hope that you will take some time to enjoy the quietness of the season and also time to recognize the very many joys and blessings that you have experienced, especially if you are unable to spend time with extended family this year. As this very challenging year of 2020 comes to an end, I wish you all health, peace, and happiness. May God bless you.
Hello, I'm District 2 Commissioner Bob Ellis. In 2020, wow, it's been an exceptionally challenging year, which has brought so much pain and challenge to so many. But I want to acknowledge and thank all of the employees and all of our citizens who have done so much to battle the pandemic and with such great diligence. And in the midst of all this pandemic, so many of you have been the life and hope and goodness and love embodied to so many of our citizens. And it's my hope that during this Christmas season and holiday season, that you will find your Emmanuel and that you will be that source of Emmanuel to others. Please be safe, be smart, and have a blessed holiday season.
Hi, I'm Lee Morris, Fulton County Commissioner for District 3, wishing you and your family the happiest of holidays and hoping that the year 2021 will be the best year ever for you. Happy holidays.
I am Natalie Hall, your Fulton County Commissioner of District 4, and I want to wish everyone a happy holiday and a Merry Christmas. While many of us may not be able to physically connect with our loved ones this holiday season due to COVID-19, I pray that everyone is still able to experience all of the love and joy that makes this time of year so special. It has been a pleasure to serve you as your District 4 Commissioner, and I look forward to continuing to serve you and your family in the new year. Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays. My name is Marvin Arrington Jr., Fulton County Commissioner for District 5. I also serve as the Vice Chair of the Fulton County Commission. I'd like to take this time to wish you and your family a happy holiday, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and Happy Hanukkah. Please remain safe and remember to social distance.
Hello, this is Fulton County Commissioner Joe Karn, wishing you and your family a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and happy and prosperous New Year. We pray that your family is safe through this pandemic, through this year. And we thank all of our residents and citizens for sticking in with us through the changes that our community has been dealing with. Please be safe. It's been an honor to serve our community, and I look forward to 2021 and serving in whatever new capacities that come forward. We thank you, and may God bless and keep you and your family.
Thank you and happy holidays, commissioners. And still to come, how Fulton took digital services to a whole new level in the pandemic, and the county manager extends holiday greetings. Stay with us.
Well, I just want to say to all the Fulton County family, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and for once I can definitely say let's look forward to the new year. This has been a year like none other, and I think 2021 is definitely going to be better.
2020 made everyone familiar with the digital way of doing business and staying connected. It's how Fulton's been able to stay engaged with its residents while offering them the services they need, especially at a time like this. FGTV's Douglas Bell continues our year in review coverage.
Offering county services and staying engaged with citizens during this pandemic has been one of the major goals of Fulton officials. It's why departments were encouraged by leadership to identify every way possible to use digital platforms and applications to bridge the pandemic divide. It's been far from business as usual in Fulton County, but it has been business by any means possible. In Fulton County's government center headquarters, though the halls may be quiet, the work is still getting done, and a lot of it in 2020 got done via the county's online and contactless services. From the kiosks to renew vehicle tags,
there are no credit card charges or fees. It's free.
To the online services for vital records and water and tax bills. The state's largest county increased its online offerings to limit in-person services as much as possible. Senior Services began interacting with its participants via virtual programming, as did Arts.
Pretty. There is no one-size-fits-all to addressing social isolation. But if your viewers are interested in some of the programs that we offer, I encourage them to email us at seniorservices@fultoncountyga.gov or give us a call at our STAR line at 404-613-6000.
And behavioral health.
As promised, we're going to assist you throughout COVID-19.
As for the court's services, judges ensured hearings continue to guarantee the rights of people involved in cases and those already held at the Fulton County Jail. The hearings have primarily been virtual.
We are asking that prior to coming to our downtown location, that you call us at 404-613-5314 or visit our website at fultonclerk.org to get updated information.
Jury trials were halted during much of 2020 with the grand jury returning for service for the final quarter of the year with safety precautions in place.
During these uncertain times, your justice system wants to assure you that your safety as a Fulton County juror is our priority. It's why we have taken many new precautions to protect your health and safety from the moment you arrive on Fulton County government property.
And one of the county's most visited departments before the pandemic has found a way to continue offering library services, albeit curbside.
One more way, we've been providing virtual resources and virtual programming throughout our closures, but now we're able to get books in hands again and get folks to return the books that they've had at home for so long. So that's really wonderful and exciting for us. We're really excited to be able to offer this service.
And another historic event for the county, Census 2020.
On behalf of the U.S. Census Bureau Atlanta region, I want to thank Fulton County government for their partnership with us as they are working to ensure that every Fulton County resident is counted in the 2020 census.
A lot of times people think about it like, I want to help the world, but they don't realize that it starts with your own community. So I just want to make sure I congratulate and thank you guys for even doing this.
Shania, Fulton employees managed to do their jobs in some of the most challenging and unexpected circumstances in 2020. And while it is not clear on when all of the county services will return back to normal in 2021, county leadership pledges to offer as many services as possible in the new year in as safe a manner as possible. Reporting for FGTV, I'm Douglas Bell. Happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you very much, Douglas, and happy holidays to you. And still to come, everyone, remembering those who have served Fulton well through the years. Stay with us. Well, As we wrap up our 2020 special year in review edition of Fulton Today, we must share how our team has missed one of our executive producers and reporters, our very own Brian Robinson.
Brian passed away suddenly and unexpectedly in February, and our team has not been the same since losing our Georgia Bulldog and Braves loving friend. We also want to say thank you to a few public servants who are moving on after decades of serving Fulton County residents. Thank you, Chief Jailer Mark Adger, Sheriff Ted Jackson, Fulton County DA Paul Howard, Commissioner Joe Karn, Probate Court Judge Pinky Toomer, Superior Court Judges Connie Russell and Sean LeGruer, Public Defender Vernon Pitts, Police Chief Daryl Halbert, and another one of our teammates, Ajar Nasley, after 35 years of service.
Well, thank you again, everybody, for your service. And before we go, our reminder that FGTV wants to connect with you online. Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for all of your up-to-date Fulton County news. You can also check us out anytime on YouTube. So please do us a favor and subscribe. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis Rucker. Thank you so much for watching this show and every show we've done in 2020. From our family to yours, happy holidays.